Say good morning, girls. Can you say good morning? Good morning. So we are on our way to take Gavin to school. It's bright and early. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. And we have my gorgeous little niece with us this morning and Miss Maddie in the back. And we left Jacob asleep and Mason asleep and Daddy asleep. So Jimmy will be leaving in about an hour. I may be home, I may not be home, but I didn't want to leave the little ones there just in case. So they are with us, and so that means we'll probably be taking a little bit of a nap today to make up for some lost sleep. So it was a little bit of a rough night since this is the first time Miss Lexi stayed with us, and so she was up a few times, and then Maddie was up a few times, and so that means that I spent most of my night on the couch. So, alright, you guys ready? Yeah. Let's head to school. I hope I can get out of this traffic now. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll see you guys in just a little bit. Hi guys, we're home now, and I am trying to get some stuff in the crock pot and make sure that I've got some food to feed these kids today. So I had some potatoes. I don't have any meat on hand, so we're gonna do baked potatoes in the crock pot again. And then I've got a whole bag of apples, Granny Smith apples, so I thought I would either do like an apple crisp or make some homemade applesauce or do something like that in my other crock pot. So I think I'm gonna look that up real quick before we get started with homeschool. It's 9:30 and I am making some cream of wheat. So I've got that going on the stove. Actually, I think it's ready to add the cream of wheat. And I'm letting the kids play for a little while and listen to the Sing the Word A to Z CD that we love. It's so awesome. So if you guys have not heard of that, actually the songs are on YouTube, which I was pretty shocked about. So look it up. It's called Sing the Word from A to Z, and it's Bible verses put to music for little kids, and it's really awesome. So check that out. We love it. And the kids are listening to that. Maddie and Lexi are doing a little bit of competing for attention, which I knew would happen. But you know, it's just a little bit of an adjustment. Let me turn this CD down. It's a little bit of an adjustment. It's good for Maddie though, because Maddie's used to being the center of attention, so she's needing to learn how to let someone else kind of get a little attention too. So that's kind of where we're at this morning and what we're dealing with. I feel a little better today than I have. Still a little short of breath, but at least I'm able to get up and feel like living a little more than I have, so that's good. Dad is at work. Alright, time to add the cream of wheat and let it thicken up. So I'm just having my iced coffee. I'm gonna get this cream of wheat thickened up. And then Mason is still asleep, as well as Jacob, so they are sleeping in. It was a little late when we got home from my parents' house last night, and it was definitely late when they got in the bed. So I can definitely tell that I'm going to need a nap today, and I hope that I get one. We'll see. Maybe I can make it a point to get one. We'll see. But we definitely have homeschool to catch up on this week that we missed from last week, so I'm hoping and praying that that goes well. Jacob has 3 days to catch up on, so this is Tuesday, so he should be just fine catching up on all that work this week, so that's good. So our day is basically planned out: homeschool and cooking and taking care of the house and the kids. And that's how I like it. I like it like that. I like being at home. I like being with my family. I like taking care of the house and cooking and homeschooling. That is just where my heart is, so I'm happy. So we are through with our breakfast, and I just got everything cleaned up, and I decided to make, oh baby, you might splash it. I decided to make some applesauce. So I've got some sugar in here. I made some brown sugar with this molasses, and I have this bag of Granny Smith apples. I'm getting ready to peel and core and chunk those up, and then I will get them cooking in my smaller crock pot that I've got. No, don't bite into it, so I'm going to need those to make applesauce, okay? All right? Don't bite into it. I need those for the apple. No, you be nice. Be nice. The behavior issues with this one, having another little one in the house. It's a little bit interesting. Alright. So this is just a recipe that I went on Pinterest and looked up and found, and it's really super simple. It's like 6 to 8 peeled, cored, and chunked Granny Smith apples. And then you mix with a 1/2 cup brown sugar, I think it's cinnamon, nutmeg. I have to look. It's from whattheforkfoodblog.com. 9 medium Granny Smith apples, peeled, cored, and cut into chunks. 1/2 cup of brown sugar, a cup of water, 1½ teaspoons of ground cinnamon, a fourth a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of cloves, ground cloves. You put it all in the crock pot and you cook on low for 6 hours. And then you can like chunk it up to whatever consistency that you prefer. I'm gonna want more of a chunky consistency so that it's a little more homemade. What are you girls doing? All right. I've got my chunked apples in here with the 1 cup of milk, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I was out of cinnamon, so I substituted with allspice, and I have 1/8 of a teaspoon of cloves and 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. So I'm going to cook this on low for 6 hours, and we'll see how it turns out. So we just finished with our homeschool Bible lesson. We also did our science. I did science with Mason. Jacob is working on his Latin right now, and we have a good bit of studying with his Latin. We've got vocabulary and declensions to really work hard and memorize. So we're going to really hammer down on those today. Mason finished his first Life Pack science book, so he's through with his first little bring that to me and I'll show them his first little booklet. So here's his booklet he just finished. He finished the very first one, which is good. As far as the science goes for first grade, I feel like it's starting out super easy. So I hope it gets a little more advanced. Because if it doesn't, then I'm not gonna like really feel like this is a great first grade curriculum. I feel like it was pretty simple for him, like kindergarten work. But we'll see. It was just the first one. It was the first unit, so maybe it gets a little more difficult. So he finished his science. We've got math and reading and memory work, which we're getting ready to tackle. And we also have some read alouds to get done. So we've got a lot of work to do. The little ones are having some Lunchables right over there. And I just gave Mason $1 because he gave his Lunchable to Lexi. We only had 2 Lunchables, and he really wanted the Lunchable, and he went to take it out of the refrigerator, and Lexi... Well, we got through some of our school day, but the little girls were starting to get really cranky, and I know that I got them up super early. So I thought that we would be flexible today, and instead of me just trying to plow through with Mason's homeschool and Jacob's, I figured I would take just a small amount of time and let them have a little bit of a movie, and maybe they'll fall asleep. So we're taking a little break, making some popcorn.
I like popcorn.
I'm putting in, I'm trying to dig through the cabinet while I talk to you guys. As usual. Oh my goodness. I'm putting in Frozen for them because I know that the girls really like
Frozen
princess movies.
And boys do not.
Boys do not?
Nope.
But Mason's taking one for the team today, right?
Yeah, but I do like Arrow, but around the ones. I don't know why, but
So we've got one here. And we've got one here. Do you want to sit on the chair?
Here, let me lift you up. Come here.
Whoa, there goes the popcorn.
I knew that was gonna happen. Let me see. It's gonna happen.
You knew that was going to happen?
It hurt my stomach.
It did.
Mason's gonna be mad because this is where he was.
Well, Mason has still got some work to do, so he's probably going to be angry anyway. All right, so let's put the toys away and get cozy up on your pillow.
Okay.
And I'll get you a blanket.
Mom.
You got it?
Yeah.
Here, let me fix it. All right. You got some popcorn?
Yeah.
Let me fix your head. There we go. Put your head back. Better. All right.
You said you could have that.
Just relax.
What's this?
Frozen. Elsa and Anna.
I feel weird having it. What's this?
You like Elsa and Anna?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Are you having an off day?
I can't do it.
You don't want to do your work?
Oh, I don't want to do much writing.
All right. This is his second sheet of math, so I think I'm going to let him slide on second sheet of math today, so he's really not wanting to do it. So I will take that as a cue that he's still not feeling good, so we probably shouldn't push too hard. Let's at least get our reading done, okay? Memory work and reading. Deal? Mm-hmm. We're almost done. You're never going to believe this, but no, stay right here. I'm going to show y'all something. That's awesome. So they're both asleep, which is good. So I can't find my phone. I'm looking for my phone everywhere and I have no clue where it's at. Let me look up here. Maddie had it last, so. But, yeah, Mason's struggling today, and I can kind of understand why, because he's been sick and it takes a lot out of you. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just try to wrap his school up for today. I'm going to do 2 more things with him. And Jacob is just finishing his lunch and having his little break, and then he's making good progress today too. So we're getting Hi guys! So I ended up taking a little bit of a nap with the girls, and when we got up I took them all to the dollar store and let them get some candy since they each had $1 from my dad.
And I got
So I know we got We have mosquitoes out here pretty bad. So, no, those didn't even work this morning. So we went to the Dollar Tree, let them pick out some candy, and then I ran into the grocery store and got some ground beef. I got a great big pack that was on sale, and we just made some easy manwich and chips for dinner, and then I got enough for tomorrow. He's just moving the van, baby. So we could either do a chili or a spaghetti or a baked ziti or something like that. So that's what's been going on. I left my camera at home on accident, so that's why you guys didn't see any of that. But the store with these two little ones was an adventure, and there's definitely still some competing for my attention between the little ones. So it's been a little bit of an adjustment. Whoa! There goes Mason in his car. Was that fast? Wait a minute, let Mason ride by himself for a few minutes. He's been waiting to do that all day. Okay? You guys can play at the kitchen or ride the horsey. Wait, Lexi, let Maddie do it for just a second. Look, Maddie was going to do that first, and then when Maddie's done, you can do it. Okay? Okay? Good job. Lexi, do you want some chalk to draw? I'll get you some chalk and you can draw on the sidewalk. How about that?
Go off the edge right there.
That hurts so bad.
Go. See the watch I know, I didn't know anything.
Here, let's write your name. Here, get your towel. Awesome. Thanks.
Now let's stop.
Sun's getting ready to go down in like 5 minutes. Come here. Are you girls gonna be nice now? Oh, and this is continuing. No, you didn't. Tommy cats. Big black Tommy cats are never mommy cats. And this one's called.
What is it called? Never mommy cat.
That's what they said. Tommy cats are never mommy cats.
Why?
Those
Tomcats
boys.
are boys.
They're boy cats. This
What
one
rainbow
says,
cat?
look, what's this?
A rainbow.
That's right. And this one says, hello, rain. Hello, rain, dripping down the window pane. Are you wet? You are wet. I am dry. You can't wet me, though you try. For when I go outside, my umbrella held up high, and my rubbers keep me dry. Windshield wipers. Windshield wipers. Wipe the windshield. Wipe the water off the pane. This way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way, in the rain.
Why? This way, this way, this way, this way.
Is that how
No,
windshield?
why?
Because windshield wipers do this,
Hey.
right?
I like this. Swish, swash, swish, swash, like you do like this. Swish, swash, swish, swash, swish. You do.
Sit up,
do.
Mason.
Hey, Mom.
Hmm?
Then you do like this. Just swash, swish,
Swish,
swash,
swash.
stop,
Yep.
then swish.
And that's how it goes.
Mom, Dad, do you pour it like this? So you do this.
All right. One.
One,
That's right, Mason.
2, 3.
3.
I cut down.
Count them.
1,
Yep.
2,
Yep.
2,
Nope. 3.
3.
Good job.
Amazing!
Okay, Mason already told me 3. Okay, let's look at this one. This one's called Ladybird. Ladybird.
Why do you call Ladybird?
You need to not interrupt. There was an old woman tossed up in a basket, 19 times as high as the moon. Where she was going, that box for our children. Come here.
Come here too.
Okay. Dr. Moore went to get his mother. Mother, he said, this is Mr. James Henry Alden. He wants to take his grandchildren to live with him. I'm afraid they won't want to go with you, said Mrs. Moore, until they learn to like you. Her face was red. To think of running away from this kind man. But her grandfather did not seem to mind. He patted her on the head and said, let's go up and see Violet. There was no stopping Benny. He hurried into Violet's room, holding Mr. Alden by the hand and shouting, it's Grandfather, Violet, and he isn't cross after all. What do you mean, asked Violet. Isn't he